Hello everyone, my name is Sebastian and today I'm going to be showing you a special feature we have in the Quiverflow CRM, which is called Missed Call Text Back. You probably already configured it if you use the voice over IP features of the CRM, but if not, it can be found in the settings for business profile in your CRM. And what this does is whenever you miss a call, it's gonna immediately send that person a text message so they can describe to you what they need help with. So you don't miss business just because you're working on somebody else or if you're taking the day off. And what's good about this too is that you can fully customize the text message the person receives. So you can even personalize it by adding maybe their first name in the beginning. So I'm gonna copy here and we're gonna say hi, first name, and then you have the rest of the text message there. This is very helpful, but there's some limitations with this. First is what if you don't have the person's first name in your CRM? Maybe it's the first time they're calling your phone number. So I'm gonna show you how to do your own automation so you can create a better version of this. Another advantage is gonna be that if the person calls you again a few minutes later, it's not gonna send the SMS again, but with this simple missed call text back, it's gonna send the SMS again. So I'm gonna show you how to avoid these problems. And first thing we're gonna do is disable the default missed call text back and then save. And then we're gonna jump into the automation section of the CRM. And then we create a new workflow from scratch. So wait a second, dismiss the notification, and then let's just call this missed call text back v2. This is gonna be your custom missed call text back. And then we first add a trigger. So the trigger will be call status. And then we're gonna add a couple of filters here because we don't want this triggered by every call. So we wanna make sure that it only gets triggered when the call direction is incoming, so you're the one receiving the call, and call status is no answer. You missed the call. So save, you got the trigger ready, and then we're gonna click save here. It's always good to save after you add the trigger. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of conditional logic. We're gonna treat the people that are in the database differently than the people that are not in the database, which means the people that don't have first names are going to be treated differently from the people that do have first names. So we're going to look for the module called if else. This is an action here for the workflow. And the first branch, we're going to create two branches, but let's finish the first branch here. The first one will be called name exists. And then the condition for this will be let me show you contact details, and then first name is not empty, so the name exists. And then we click here to add another branch, and we're gonna call it no name. And then the condition from contact details will be first name is empty. And by default, we're going to have a third branch here in case none of the conditions are met. But the way we're setting it up right now, let me save the action. Only these two will ever be triggered. This third one here is just a fallback option that is not applicable for in this case. So we only care about the two branches we created, name exists and no name. So if name exists, we're going to add an action here to send SMS. Or maybe if we want to make it more realistic, before we add the SMS, we're going to wait just so it doesn't seem too spontaneous. We're going to make the system wait 1 minute. Oh, minute. Wait 1 minute. Let me show you how to find this module. So instead of copying it, I'll show you again here. So add action and then type wait. There's a module here for wait, and then we're gonna make it wait 1 minute, and we call it wait 1 minute. And then after it waits 1 minute, we're gonna make it send the SMS here. And I'll just copy this here from the missed call text back. We're gonna paste the message here. So this message is gonna be sent to the people that do have names. So we don't have to worry about this being blank because we do have the person's first name in the database. And then what we can do here is copy this, copy action, and then we copy it to the no name branch. And then we gotta modify it to not include the first name. And then we can save it now. And then we can keep expanding from this. So right now we're treating people that do have first names differently from the people that do not have a first name. But then we also want to avoid sending the same text message in case a few minutes later if the person calls again. So we're going to add a wait timer here. Maybe you want to avoid sending a message for a day. Wait 1 day. And then we copy the module to this other branch. And then you're ready to go. You can expand from this. Maybe you want to create a task for a user to make sure that we get back to this lead. So after the SMS, we could, if you want, add another action here, like a task. And then we call it, let's see, maybe call back. And then we're gonna enter the person's full name. Yes, we missed a call. You can type whatever you want in the title and description, and then maybe you want to assign it to the contact owner. If you already have their first name, the contact record probably already has an owner. So we're gonna add it, assign it to the owner of the contact, due in 24 hours, save, and then we can do the same for the no-name branch, but maybe we want to make sure that they have an owner, because if you don't have their first name, the contact record is probably not assigned to a user. So we will assign to a user here. So I'll just do an example here, like a round robin splitting equally, just for this example. And then after it gets the owner, we create the task. So we add it right here, right after assigning the user and right before the wait 1 day. So we're going to remove name because we still don't have their name in the database. So call back, and then maybe we will enter the phone number. And then you can type whatever you want in the description. So yeah, this is it. And then once you're done, once you're happy with your workflow, you can click publish and save. And then that's it. You're good to go now. You created your better version of the missed call text back. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day.